Rachel is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Zane. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date if she still wants one. But first, Rachel, how long has it been since you heard from Zane?
It's been 5 days since I heard from Zane.
Okay, because we're not counting or anything, right?
No, we're definitely not counting or anything, no.
Okay.
Have you tried to reach out to him?
I have. And I heard from him right after our date, that night, and everything seemed chill. And then I heard nothing after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he even posted some stuff on his Insta story about we went to a concert. And he also actually posted it in his grid and stuff like that. And people who have commented on it, he's responded to them there. So I guess if you can respond on Instagram, why can't you respond to your text?
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So that's to me the big uh-oh, what's going on, dude?
All right, tell us about the date.
Yeah, so we met at this venue and it was this total dive bar vibes. It was very punk energy. We had messaged on and off about the band that we both happened to have tickets to this underground indie group thing. So it was just perfect. It was a thing that we're both into,
Mm-hmm.
And it was a blast. We were in the front row. We were both super sweaty and dancing and screaming the lyrics. He actually knew all the lyrics. So he wasn't a poser. You know what I mean? And it just felt like we were teens again. He pulled me close during this one slow build song, and we made out hard in the front row. No shame, teenagers. It was so good.
I love that.
Yeah, it got a little handsy, but I'm not gonna lie, it felt natural and in the moment. It wasn't anything sleazy, so he wasn't there were no bad vibes or red flags the night of the date,
Mm-hmm. Did you guys do anything after the concert?
We didn't do anything after the concert, we were outside and talked and stuff a bit, but we didn't go to to get coffee or something afterwards. It was just the concert.
Yeah.
We were staying up pretty late,
Okay, fair.
It was.
Okay, fair.
Even though we felt like teens, at that point it was I'm tired.
Yeah. Is there anything that happened then during the concert or at any point that may have been why he's gone?
I don't know. It felt so real. And honestly, so many guys pretend to live music and stuff, but Zayn actually knew the stuff. I said, he was scream singing the lyrics and he knew all of them. He didn't have to try hard. He was actually into it I am. So I don't know. It felt real. There are definitely some guys who again, I guess they're just posers who try to be oh yeah, I love pop punk still.
Right. Okay. Well, why do you think he's ghosting you?
I don't know. So maybe when we were outside, it was freezing. So I asked him for his jacket and jokingly I said oh, a real gentleman would have offered it to me by now. And we both laughed and then he gave his jacket to me and kissed me on the cheek. And it was kind of a stiffer kiss than a full on makeout we did in the front row. But I don't know. He said oh, you didn't give me a chance to be a gentleman before you just took it, and laughed and walked away. So it seemed very I don't know. It was flirty, but
weird.
Maybe maybe I offended him by asking for his jacket. I don't know.
That would be.
It's weird.
Yeah, that would be a strange reason to ghost somebody.
I think so.
Yeah, and he gave me the jacket. If he was haha, no, and then didn't, and it was oh, I said something wrong, or I really offended him. I don't think I have his jacket. He didn't even take it with him at the end of the night, so it also felt he's letting me wear his jacket, and I'll give it to him back to him on the second date.
Maybe he just felt weird that you got to it first. Because, dudes can be like that. If it's not their idea or if they're not the ones in control, they get all weird. I mean, which again would be a stupid reason to ghost somebody. But just, you know.
Especially since I have his jacket. Like, I have it.
Yeah.
Don't ghost me if you want your clothes back.
All right. Well, we'll see if that is the reason. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you a second date, okay?
Okay.
All right. We'll get your first date follow-up next. Rachel is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Zane. So in a second, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date if she still wants one. But before we do that, Rachel, why don't you break down your situation with Zane real quick?
First date, went and saw some live music, made out in the front row like we're teenagers, had a great time. Maybe I upset him because I said, hey, a gentleman would have offered his jacket by this point when we went outside and it was cold. Maybe he took it the wrong way. I still have his jacket. I haven't heard from him in 5 days, but he is responding to comments on his post from the concert.
I'd be so mad.
So yeah, I don't know.
You ready for us to call him?
I am.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Zane, please?
Yeah, this is who's calling?
Hey, Zane, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Zane. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, I know you guys. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, you do? Oh,
awesome.
cool.
Thanks.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Well, we're calling you today because somebody wanted us to call you.
Okay.
So I don't know how much you listen to the show, but we do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you ghost them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, this is about Rachel, isn't it?
Yes, it is about Rachel.
Yeah.
Do you have a second to tell us why you're ghosting her, man?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Look, I mean, she's super cool, like, fun, but there's just like this thing, man. She's got this nose ring, and it's like this like giant hoop, right? And it's got this like dangly little charm that's just kind of like hanging out of her nose, and like, oh God, it kept like moving when she was talking, and like I didn't really notice it at first, like when because we were in a venue, right? It was like super dark.
Yeah.
But like once we got outside and like I couldn't take my eyes off, it was just like immediate ick.
Oh no. So like you kissed her and stuff though, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, you know, we were in the heat of the moment in the show, and it was, you know, kind of dark inside, and you know, it felt really good at the moment, but like once we got outside and like the street lights and stuff, like it's just like, I mean, this thing is not just like a nose ring; it's like a wind chime, like on her face.
No.
Like I could not stop looking at it. Like I had like a nightmare about it that night. Like, it was bad.
Oh no!
And that's the reason? Just that?
I mean, yeah, I just could not stop looking at it. Like the whole time she was talking to me, I was just like, this is just, I just could not do it. It was not.
What if she took it out? Can you just not unsee it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it feels like, I don't know, man. It seems like kind of like part of her whole like look and aesthetic, and like I don't know. I was not feeling it.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us. Appreciate that. I want to know how big this nose ring is. Hey, Rachel, how big is your nose ring?
A wind chime for your face.
Zane,
really?
Zane, that's Rachel. She's been listening and wants to talk to you.
Okay. Did not realize you were on there too. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was a whole like aesthetic takedown. So you're ghosting me because of my style with my like average size nose ring, my nose dangle.
Yeah, look, okay, look, I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. It's just not for me. All right, you know, it's just not. I'm not going to do it.
You made out with me like you were going to propose, and then you disappeared because my jewelry wasn't minimal enough for your sensitive indie eyes.
Oh, man.
Come on, like that's kind of funny, but like, it's not personal, right? I couldn't unsee it. Like the thing just felt like it had like its own like personality. Like I was like on a date.
Oh, his name is Gerald. He swings when I laugh, and you two would have been great friends.
You named it.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of funny, actually.
Okay, but like you're such a poser. Like you're acting like you're into punk shows, but you can't handle a nose ring.
But no, look, come on. I'm obviously clearly I'm into punk shows, all right. Like, I mean, I just don't want to date the merch table, you know.
Whoa.
And I don't want to date a suit who fakes his way through life.
What are you talking about? It doesn't make any sense.
Listen, I'm going to keep your jacket, Zane. You don't deserve it. It's too cool for you.
Okay. You know what? You can keep the jacket because I don't really ever want to see that thing again, honestly.
Zane, would you like another date with Rachel? We'll pay for it.
Nah, that's going to be a hard pass from you guys.
Ooh, cool. You know, Gerald feels the same way, and he doesn't want to see you again. So, yeah, I'm with Gerald. We don't want to see you again. We don't need this date.
Cool, I got it. God, you named your nose ring Gerald. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to let you guys have a happy life together. And you know what? You can keep the jacket, you know. I don't ever need to wear that thing again.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you have a ton more in your closet because you're such a fake poser and you just have them there to, like, try and be cool and recapture your youth, bro. Got it.
If one of us wins, we all win. I'm Ashley Rayfeld, the host of the podcast. Good Luck With That. Good Luck With That is a skateboarding podcast about the past, present, and future of women and gender-expansive skateboarding. In our show, we'll talk with skaters like Bobby Delfino on pushing style, culture, and the conversation forward. You break down the door, sick, now like hold the door for everyone. I believe in that solely. So listen to Good Luck With That on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What are the cycles fathers pass down that sons are left to heal? What if being a man wasn't about holding it all together, but learning how to let go? This is a space where men speak truth and find the power to heal and transform. I'm Mike Della Rocha. Welcome to Sacred Lessons.
Listen to Sacred Lessons on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The show was ahead of its time to represent a Black family in ways that television hadn't shown before.
Exactly. It's Thelma Hopkins, also known as Aunt Rachel.
And I'm Kelly Williams, or Laura Winslow. On our podcast, Welcome to the Family with Thelma and Kelly, we're rewatching every episode of Family Matters. We'll share behind-the-scenes stories about making the show.
Yeah, we'll even bring in some special guests to spill some tea. Listen to Welcome to the Family with Thelma and Kelly on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dr. Laurie Santos from the Happiness Lab here. It's the season of giving, and this year, my podcast, The Happiness Lab, is partnering with Give Directly, a nonprofit that provides people in extreme poverty with the cash they need as part of the Pods Fight Poverty campaign. Our goal this year is to raise $1 million, which will bring over 700 families out of extreme poverty. Your donation will put cash directly in the hands of these families in need, and they'll get to decide how to use it, whether that's school transportation, purchasing livestock, or starting a business. Plus, if you're a first-time donor, your gift will be matched by Giving Multiplier, which means more money for those in need. Visit givedirectly.org/happinesslab to learn more and to donate. That's givedirectly.org/happinesslab.
On the podcast Health Stuff, we are tackling all the health questions that keep you up at night.
I'm Dr. Priyanka Wali, a double board-certified physician.
And I'm Hari Kondabolu, a comedian and someone who once Googled, "Do I have scurvy?" at 3 a.m. And on our show, we're talking about health in a different way, like our episode where we look at diabetes.
In the United States, 50% of Americans are pre-diabetic.
How preventable is type 2?
Extremely. Listen to Health Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back. We've gotten a lot of emails with strange ways that people have been set up.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be one of the weirdest, though. This email from a girl named Malia says that she got set up by her ex.
Whoa.
Is that right, Malia?
That's right.
How does that work?
My ex and I broke up. It's been about 3 years. We have started talking and everything like that, little by little. And then he all of a sudden tells me one day, hey, I have this friend that I think would be a really good match for you. So he set us up on a date.
Was he just trying to make sure you knew that he did not want to get back together with you?
I don't think so, because him and I have been both pretty clear on it. Like, it was clear when the relationship ended that we're just not right for each other.
Yeah, I'm pretty good friends with one of my exes. I went to her wedding and stuff, and I'd probably try to hook her up with a dude if I thought he was good enough for her.
Malia, can I ask, when your ex set you up with this guy, did he give you a description as to why this guy would be right for you?
Well, because, I'm more of the bubbly type person and outgoing, and my ex was not really that bubbly, he's kind of more reserved. So he was like, this guy is actually a lot more bubbly than I am, and he didn't say bubbly, he said something more.
Yeah. That's usually not the way guys describe it. You've got to go out with my friend. He's just so bubbly and bright and just has the greatest personality. Okay, but the guy's a little more like you, is what he was saying.
Exactly. Okay. I think you guys would be matching better than what we did.
You have a lot in common.
Did he hook you up with someone you liked?
I did like him. We went to a play. And instead of going to, getting drinks afterwards or anything, I just invited him back to my place, just chill out, hang out, watch TV, whatever.
Chill out. Mm-hmm.
And he started putting the moves on me. I was like, well, first date, I don't really want to look like, a slut or anything. I don't know what my ex-boyfriend told him about me.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you got to go out with my ex-girlfriend, man. Sure thing, bro.
In the bag.
So he was trying to make the moves on you. And
I didn't really, I kind of pushed it off and everything like that. And then about, an hour and a half later, he's like, hey, well, I really better get going, and I'll call you later.
Okay.
I actually really liked him. He was, I know this sounds cliche, but he was actually funny.
Uh-huh.
He just presented this really gentleman-like posture.
Okay.
I hope I didn't give him, the wrong signals that I wasn't interested. I just didn't want to do anything on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have came across the other way.
Malia, when you told the guy you're hanging out with this date on your couch, you're cuddling, watching TV, he tries to go in for the move, you say no too soon. What did he say?
I didn't really say no too soon. I actually diverted the conversation. I was like, wow, your eyes are really blue. Does it come from your mom or your dad?
And he looked at you and he goes, you realized I spent like $100 on those tickets for that play, right? I'm just kidding.
Did he kiss you at all?
He gave me a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of...
Trying to get closer to my lips, but I just kind of whenever he tried to do that, I kind of just turned my face a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe he didn't think you were interested.
I know, but that's just it. I didn't want to be, I didn't know what my ex had told him about me. I didn't want to be easy or anything. And I was just and I'm not trying to be hard to get.
It's a fine line.
You don't really want to do that.
Well, I'm just saying that could be the reason. I know if I were hanging out with a girl and she would not let me kiss her at all, I'd be like, all right, she's not really interested.
Yeah.
You expect her to let you kiss her on the first date? Come on.
Oh, dude, the girls that I date, I expect to do way more than that on the first date. Are you kidding me?
Remember.
But that's my track record. This guy's could be completely different. We're going to call him right after this song. Get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Malia is on the phone with us. She went out with a guy named David, who was set up by her ex-boyfriend, which is strange. They went to a play, went back to her place. He tried to make some moves. She turned him down, and then he left just a little while later. If I'm just being honest, if you invited me back to your place, I'm going to be like, all right, sweet. I know where this is going. So when you turn me down, I would probably be like, I kind of want to leave now. I'm kind of confused. Like mixed signals,
That's what I'm afraid of.
Okay.
That's what he felt like.
All right, we're going to call the dude that you went out with, David, right now. See if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okie dokie.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for David.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good.
Any idea why we might be calling you?
No.
Are you familiar with our show at all?
Not really.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's basically where if you go out on a date with a girl and then don't call her back, She emails us to call you and ask why. Somebody emailed us about you.
All right.
Any dates that you went on in the last couple weeks where you kind of blew a girl off?
A couple, maybe.
Okay, a couple.
Nice.
This one in particular was set up by her ex-boyfriend, Malia.
Okay.
She said that you guys went to a play or something and then back to her house, hung out for a little while, and then you just left.
Yep.
Any reason why you don't want to call her back?
It just seemed like she wasn't too interested in anything, so it's like kind of awkward being there.
But,
All right.
but hasn't she tried to call you since?
A few times, but I don't know if it would work out again.
Why?
I don't know, it was awkward the first time.
Hey, let me ask you a question, just from like a guy's standpoint. She said that you went back there and you guys were trying to make out or whatever, and she kind of stopped you and then you left. Is that what it is? Did you want to like do stuff and now you're over it because she wouldn't do it?
Exactly. Like when her ex hooked us up, he said basically it was a sure thing. He was like, "Look, man, you take her out. She asks you back to her place. It's automatic."
Oh, nice.
So you just wanted a piece of ass.
Basically, that's.
Hey, at least he's honest about it.
Hey, he didn't realize he wasn't going to get it, so he left.
He gave me the information. I went on the date. I went back to your house, got nothing, and that's why I haven't called you back.
Oh, you poor baby. You didn't get anything because you didn't actually take the proper steps.
David should probably tell you that Malia is on the phone with us right now. I heard what you just said.
Oh.
You are such an ass. Do you know that? What,
Yeah.
isn't it like your game, like opening all the doors and being a sweetheart? I don't even want to trust another guy who opens the door for me or pays for the tab or says, "Wow, you look so pretty. That is a really nice necklace. Oh my gosh." And you actually acted like you want to know where I got it.
David?
While you were out there for the date, why don't you just call a number and actually have someone come over? Why don't you just go down to the red light district and like get a prostitute if that's what you want?
Okay. Can we give him a chance to respond real quick?
If you would have just put out that night, we probably would have been on a third and fourth date by now. All right?
I was expecting an apology too,
Wow.
Malia. Do you really think that, David?
If I take you on a date and I spend some money and you ask me to come back to your house, what's going to happen? Nothing?
Yeah,
So-
that's what that means.
So, David, you're saying if she had put out on the first date, then you would want to continue dating her?
Absolutely.
Malia?
No, then the relationship is just based on sex, and you're an ass still.
Yeah.
I don't know why Brooke and Lydia look surprised. This is how guys think. At least he's being honest.
Malia, I don't think that this is how all men think. I think this is how Jubal may think. I think it may be how Jose thinks. But
And let's see, 3 guys that are here right
Yes.
now think that way.
Yeah, that
a
are
lot
all-
of guys think that way.
that are all single and not looking for a relationship. Malia, are you looking for a relationship right now?
Yes, I am looking for an actual relationship.
Yeah, but did David ever say he was looking for a relationship to you, Malia?
No way.
Okay.
So at least you found out now.
David, do you have any remorse for this at all?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Not even for making someone feel bad?
No.
Wow.
He's allowed to invest it.
You know
What
what?
can you say?
He embraces it, you
Yeah.
know? So at the end of these second date updates, we always ask if you guys would like to go out again. We would love to pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'd be interested. David, are you interested?
If she is willing to hook up, then I'm definitely interested to take her out.
Yeah,
Malia-
guys, I think it'd just be better for you to pay for a prostitute for him.
All right,
That's
hey,
what he
David.
wants.
Yeah.
David, I got like $60 in my wallet, man. I'll get you hooked up.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
How soon is too soon to share your life's ambitions when you're on a first date?
Oh, I think that's a great thing to share right off the bat.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I guess unless your life's ambition is to set the world record for the most breakups in history. Probably not a good idea
Good point.
on a first date. But Brad's on the phone for a second date update right now, and his email said that he had a wonderful date and they shared their life's ambitions.
Ooh.
That's
Brad,
awesome.
Sounds very deep for a first date.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was too much. I thought it was a nice, conversation topic.
Really?
Okay, yeah. Or a lot of pressure, depending on if you
Yeah.
have figured those things out or not, right?
I want to have babies tomorrow. We'll get to that part in a second, but what's the name of the girl you want to call today?
Tracy.
All right, and how did you meet Tracy?
I met her through a dating app.
Okay. What did you like about her?
I mean, she seemed like super cool and that she thought I was funny, so that's always a good thing.
Is that rare?
Rarer than it should be.
Okay.
All right.
Valid.
So tell us about your date. What'd you guys do?
She actually wanted to pick the place. I was like something she was pretty insistent on. So I was like, yeah, sure. And it was something I hadn't heard of. And you get this, she actually put her name on a list for us and then got us in with it.
Wait, so it's like a hard place to get into? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea. The place ended up being like totally packed.
Whoa.
And, I was just like waiting around. And then this girl just came up to me and she was like, hey, are you Brad? I was like, oh, yeah, what's up? And that ended up being Tracy. And she was like, hey, I put my name on the list. Don't worry, we got a table. And then just like brought me right on over.
Whoa, VIP.
So she was like a baller at this restaurant. Is she like a big foodie or something? Why was she so into this place?
I mean, I don't think it was like anything in particular like a foodie, but I mean, we sat down and the food was like bomb. It was so good. So, I mean, I guess she knew her stuff. I'm super glad I let her pick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So she makes good selections when it comes to restaurants. Is there anything else you liked about her?
I mean, we just got to talking, and like I said, she thought I was funny, so I was super into that. But we got to talking, and it was kind of crazy. We actually ended up, we went to the same elementary school, but like different years.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
That's a funny coincidence.
And then we actually had this friend, Rob, who's like our mutual friend, that we had no idea that we both knew each other. So I wish Rob would have introduced us like earlier.
Yeah, what a small world.
That's cool.
Any chance you could be related and not know it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And you guys, I mean, you said you had talked about your life's ambitions. How did that come up?
So I was talking to her actually about my dog, and she kind of made like a little like segue. She was like, actually, I want to work with like dogs and animals like for my ambitions of life.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you say, oh, you can take my dog. I don't want him anymore. That could have probably turned her off.
No, absolutely not. No, she was like super into it. She was like, yeah, I want to, open up a place for like rescue pets, like pets that come from like, bad homes and that kind of stuff. And I was just like blown away. I was like, wow. Like started liking her even more because of that. Because, she got like a big heart and stuff.
So this all sounds perfect. I mean, if she's not calling you back, there has to have been something that was weird.
Yeah, I mean, it could be when I like shared my dreams with her about like what I wanted to do.
Uh-oh.
What are yours?
Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a while, and I really want to open up this Jurassic Park themed bar.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us more.
Right. You see the ones that have like the different like Game of Thrones, like Anchorman bars. So I want to do a Jurassic theme park like bar.
Whoa.
Everything would be dinosaur. You would have like food and drinks that would be dinosaur themed. Okay. I want to do this drink called a Velocirita.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a margarita, but it's a Velocirita.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's exactly like it's a margarita, but you call it a Velocirita.
Right.
I like it. I mean,
Wait,
it could catch on. Who knows? And you think that she, didn't think that your dream of having a Jurassic Park themed bar was noble enough or something?
I mean, it did kind of feel like a little rough next to her, big like adult dream of open up an animal sanctuary.
Well, what was
I guess it's kind of like, I want to open up an animal sanctuary. I want a race car bed.
Yeah. I want to play with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
What was her reaction, though? What did she say to you?
I mean, she was very sweet and supportive. She was like, that sounds fun.
That sounds fun. Pats your hand. Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, tell me that you guys wouldn't enjoy going to that. Like the bartenders and waiters would be like dressed up, like park rangers.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's
I'm
going there with the T-Rex inflatable costume, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I like the idea.
It'd be fun.
How did the date end with her?
I mean, the date was nice. We didn't kiss, but it was a nice hug. It didn't seem like weird. I thought we would continue texting, but I haven't heard anything back from her since.
Huh.
Weird.
That'd be strange for the Jurassic Park bar to be like the biggest turnoff where you wouldn't want to see somebody again.
Yeah, that'd be a big old bummer because I thought it sounded fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you think maybe she stole your idea? That's why she's not calling you back?
Just in construction right now.
Oh my gosh, that would no. I don't think she stole my idea. Maybe I should have said something like I would donate, 5% of my proceeds from my bar, like to her animal charity or something.
That would have been a good line.
Yeah.
Maybe you could try it if we get her on the phone. You can try it then. Be like, I thought a lot about it, and you can have 5% of.
Not a bad backup plan.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, okay?
All All right, thanks, man.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and today Brad is on the phone, and Brad doesn't know it yet, but he and I are now business partners because I've decided to invest in his business. Because Brad wants to open a Jurassic Park-themed bar.
Wow.
Be pretty fun.
Yep. And Brad, I will only invest in your bar if we can also have a drink called the pterodactyl.
That's cute, guys.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
If the waiters who are dressed like park rangers actually get to tase people, too.
Whoa.
Like anybody's getting out of control.
I mean, that might be a little much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that one over the negotiating table. Right now, we got to find you a second date. Brad wants to call Tracy. They went out for a nice dinner, and he thinks maybe the fact that he wants to open up a Jurassic Park bar might be the reason she's not calling back, because they were sharing their life's ambitions, and hers was all like, I want to open up a sanctuary for animals and do all kinds of nice things, and Brad just wants to get people drunk Jurassic Park style. So,
No, I mean, I would love to go on a second date with this girl, so I hope this works out.
Even if she mocks your dream of Jurassic Park World?
I mean, it is kind of childish. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but that's why it's fun. You know?
Hey, the world needs fun just as much as it needs healthy pets.
maybe combine the two. Get the pets drunk.
No.
Jurassic Park bar.
Hey, you guys actually have some pretty good ideas. I might take you on as, like, investors legit.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Look forward to it.
Yay.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tracy?
Yeah.
Hey, Tracy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm not interested, but thank you.
No, that's a lot of people aren't interested, but I'm not. Are you still there?
That's awesome. It's not a telemarketing call.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, why are there like a million people on this phone call right now?
Well, there's really only 3 because it's a radio show. We're not a company trying to sell you anything. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And we're calling you because one of our listeners emailed us to get a hold of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. His name is Brad, and Brad is curious why you're not answering any of his texts or his phone calls or anything.
Just tell Brad that I'm not interested.
Okay.
Well, that was quick.
I think he knows that already. We don't need to tell him that. He already is very aware. But is there a reason?
He's an opportunist.
He's an opportunist? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Why do you think he was using you for some reason?
Yeah, I'm not falling for it. Like, just other people have been trying to take advantage of my situation, and I'm just not having it.
Well, Tracy, we talked to Brad about your date. He didn't mention any situation. He just said that you guys had a good time and then talked about your hopes and dreams together. And
No, he knows the deal.
He knows the deal? Is that what you said?
I don't think he does.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't be calling us if he knew the deal.
Can you tell us the deal? Then maybe we can find out if he knows the deal. Let's make a deal.
Honestly, I'd rather not go into it. I'd rather not say anything else.
He described your date as lovely, and he thought that maybe the only thing that turned you off about him was that he wants to open a Jurassic Park themed bar someday.
That was an interesting idea. Not that original, honestly.
Okay. Is that the reason? Can you give us anything? Can you just give us a little bit of information why you're not calling him back?
So not that long ago, I won the lottery.
What?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Wait, what kind of lottery? You won $50 off a scratch ticket, or you won the lottery?
How much? Are you a millionaire?
No. I could leave my job kind of for a while if I really wanted to.
Dude, how fun! Congratulations.
I want some.
Thanks.
Is this after you met Brad?
No, it was before.
Oh, okay. I just figured maybe you won the lottery and you were looking for an upgrade. That's why you weren't calling back.
No.
So do you think that he knows that and he just wants you for money? Is that what you're saying with opportunist?
I think he figured it out, at least pretty early on in our date.
How?
Why?
Well, we had gone to a busy restaurant, so I put my last name down, so he heard that called out, and then we also have a mutual friend, and I came back from the bathroom at one point, and he was on his phone, and I just, no, he was either Googling me or, talking to our friend Rob, because then after that point, he started talking about his bar and getting funded and stuff, and...
Oh, did he hit you up for money?
I mean, not in so many words, but it was just like out of the blue, like now he's talking about how he wants to get this bar and it's his dream and he wants to get it funded. Like,
Okay, wait, can I just ask, before you think he Googled you and found out that you won the lottery, how were things going?
it was okay. It was like a little awkward, but
And after he Googled you, do you think his attitude changed?
it just seemed like there was a shift in like what way he was pursuing the conversation.
Yeah.
Like you came back from the bathroom and you had a business plan all ready to go?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, just like, where do you see yourself? I don't know.
I just think it's weird that he would have known because he didn't mention that at all to us. I think he may still be in the dark.
I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable, and I'm just very wary of getting into anything like that.
Yeah,
And
but what if you're just being paranoid because you won the lottery?
yeah, but it's like, even if he doesn't know yet, then I don't know how he's going to react. And if he already has all these grand ideas of funding a bar, I don't want to be his girlfriend that's right there, and he's going to be asking me for money. Like, I'm not going to fund your bar. I hardly know you.
Well, Tracy, I hate to tell you this, but if he was in the dark, now he's not because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes. I
Yeah.
am.
Hey, Tracy. It's Brad. What's up?
This is awkward.
Yeah, awkward for you. Imagine listening to it.
Listen, I had no idea you won the lottery. That's crazy. That's awesome. We can talk about that later if you want, but like I'm not.
No,
I'm not-
I don't really want to talk about it with anyone. It's not something I like to discuss, really.
I think you're really jumping to conclusions here. I didn't have any idea who you were. I didn't realize you won the lottery. Like on the date, you said like I was on my phone and stuff. I mean, I was just checking my texts and everything. I wasn't Googling you. I was just trying to enjoy our time, and I guess it's just like a nervous habit of picking up my phone.
Yeah, I mean, I just found it weird that, like, I came back from the bathroom and you were on your phone, and then right after that, that's when you start talking about your bar and how you're going to be looking for funding and how you need money, and, like, it was just, like, dollar signs everywhere. Like,
I will say, Brad, did you start talking about funding, though, or did you start talking about your dream?
I was just kind of talking about, investors and that kind of stuff. But I wasn't saying that for her to like invest in me. I had no idea she had money, but like she seemed really into the idea. So, if she wanted to invest in it, that would be even cooler. Like we could do that together.
What do you think, Tracy?
God, you're right, Tracy.
That's bad timing, though, to say that.
Brett, I don't think you understand, like, how many people are constantly trying to take advantage of me for the fact that I won the lottery. So you're like missing the point completely here. When you like are talking about if I want to do this, then you'd be cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally up to you. Like, but it doesn't matter. Like, if you want to go start your animal sanctuary, you go do that. But I'm probably going to make a Jurassic bar. So if you want to be part of that, that'd be fun.
Brad, what are you doing?
Bro.
I'm just talking. We're making conversation about like what we want to do with our lives. I mean, wouldn't that be fun, Tracy?
Brad, I'm not talking to you about this, especially here. Like, I know it sounds cool, but it's honestly really stressful, and like I don't want to deal with this.
This is like the perfect opportunity for you, though, because like you could make even more money.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for you, Tracy. I thought you were being paranoid at the beginning of this, and you were so spot on.
But he didn't know at first.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I didn't know before, but like now I know. So this seems like a cool thing for her to do. I mean, it wouldn't even be like a big investment. It'd be like a few $1,000s just for like a cool Jurassic bar.
Oh my gosh.
Brad, you should probably focus less on her investing and more on wanting to actually go out with her. That's what I would think.
I mean, like, why not both? Like, Tracy, wouldn't it be cool if we did this together, like, as a couple? You seem to be into it. You like animals. Dinosaurs are animals.
I don't think anybody rescued them.
I mean, wouldn't that be fun, Tracy? What do you think? Come on.
No, I'm pretty over this conversation right now. Like, this.
All right. Well, Tracy, before you go,
I'm done.
before you go, I do have a question for you. It doesn't involve you paying for anything. It actually involves us paying. Because would you like to go out on a second date with Brad? We will pay for it.
He seemed really nice at first, but I think we're just like on two different mindsets, and I'm gonna have to say no.
Oh my God, I don't blame you. I don't know how you're ever going to go out on a date without it being some sort of business pitch.
Yeah, anybody.
I mean, guys, it's not a business pitch. It's just like it's a hobby. So she wouldn't have to do anything. All she would do is just put a couple thousand in and then just watch the money grow.
What do you think, Tracy? Is it still a no?
Yeah, it's still a no.
Oh,
I gotta go.
man. I didn't even get an opportunity to pitch my business.
Yeah, okay, guys. Oh,
Sorry,
man.
Brad. Looks like you lost out on a date and a potential investor.
I mean, so guys, like I didn't even like prepare for this like properly. If you guys could get her, back on the phone or maybe an email or something, and I want to give her like a proper business pitch, and I think she'd really go for it.
Stop, Brad.
Yeah.
Stop.
I think you got the point perfectly. She's definitely interested in that, Brad. So good luck. I'll let you handle that, okay? You keep reaching out to her.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. Quite a few of them, actually, that say that they would love to invest in a new Jurassic Park-themed bar. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And today's second date update, this dude, Brad, wanted to call Tracy because they went out and he thought maybe he wasn't going to call back because he wasn't sensitive enough to what she wanted to do with her life. She wanted to, like, help with, like, an animal shelter and help animals, and he just wants to open up a Jurassic Park-themed bar. But the reason she wasn't calling back was because she won the lottery, and she believes that he found out that she won the lottery, and he just wanted to go out with her for money. He didn't really help his case, though, when he spent the whole time trying to ask her to invest in his new business.
Yeah. I mean, she judged him fairly.
Yeah, I think so.
At first I thought, wow, jump into conclusions. Nope, that was the conclusion.
But he didn't know. I believe he didn't know. But the second he found out, he did exactly what he said he would do.
He was that person.
Yeah.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Is it a bad idea to go out on a date in the middle of a work week when you're just trying to get through it? Is it a bad idea to take a bunch of shots right away on your first date?
Okay, I'm going to start to go with yes now.
Is it a bad idea to spend the date talking about your exes?
Okay.
Possibly.
Absolute yes.
Well, that sounds like the exact date that Lainey went on, and now she's not getting a call back. Wonder why. Lainey, how are you?
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
You can hear the regret in your voice, Lainey.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you guys.
All right, well,
Poor thing.
see if we can help you out. What's the name of the guy you want to call today?
His name is Dylan.
Dylan, all right. And how did you meet Dylan?
So we met on a dating app.
Okay.
He started the conversation with me. I mean, we matched, and then he private messaged me, and then we were like, let's go out for drinks. So we did a happy hour in the middle of the week. We did, Wednesday hump day, which sounded like a good idea at the time.
Okay. But it wasn't a good idea, you don't think?
Well, probably not, because I haven't heard back from him.
Okay.
Did you guys try to plan for a weekend date and you just couldn't find, the time?
Our weekends were pretty booked up, so we just figured, hey, I'd rather see you sooner rather than later, So Wednesday was the easiest day for us both to get together.
So did it start off good and then go bad, or?
Oh, it started off great. He's cute. He looks like his profile picture because, you never know.
Okay, so that part was good at least. How about the actual happy hour? Was that fun or weird?
It was fun. We really bonded because we both had really awful days at work. Oh. And we just, really wanted to let off some steam.
Okay, so that all sounds positive to me. Misery loves company. Might as well be miserable together.
It's absolutely correct because we're talking about the awful people that we work with. It really felt like a nice group therapy session.
All right.
And as we kept going, we kept ordering rounds of shots.
Wow.
We were like, let's do another.
Okay, so you're getting hammered.
Yeah.
Okay, which it might not be a bad thing on a date. You mentioned in your email, though, you started talking about your exes. That's usually not a good thing to do.
I'll admit it. I don't remember if it was me or if it was him who brought up an ex, saying, oh, my God, my boss is terrible, but nothing compared to, this person I used to date. So it kind of took a turn.
It is an easy transition into people who you hate to go into your exes.
I mean, it is, but it did take a weird turn because, if you're single, you clearly have your share of war stories about exes.
Mm-hmm. Was it just you sharing, or was he sharing too?
He was sharing too. I told him about my most recent ex who was just such a pig, and he was like, let me tell you about the girl that I was with. But just from, the get-go, when he mentioned her name, you could just see it in his face that there was just so much backstory, so much baggage.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So I guess it didn't end well. He said she was just one of those serial cheaters.
Oh, no.
He would forgive her, then she'd do it again.
Oh.
Sounds fun. Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the cheating. She was one of those girls that she didn't feel good about herself unless she was putting him down.
Okay, you know a lot. He went into a lot of detail then.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's what happens when you drink a lot. Like, your emotions just come out. And I just felt so bad for him. Like, I mean, I just wanted to give him, like, a big hug and tell him everything was going to be okay. You could just tell he really was damaged from this relationship. He said it was, like, a very long-term relationship. It went on for, like, 3 or 4 years. So I suggested, we should go back to his place. Like, not, like, to go sleep together.
We don't judge.
I just said, like, let's go back to your place and, take some, like, cutesy photos that we could post on social media. And he said, he's still Facebook friends with his ex.
Okay, so you wanted to go back to his place, post some pictures together to make her jealous or show her that he's getting over her.
Yeah, to see, like, he's moved on and he's happy.
Okay.
Did you guys do that?
He was a real gentleman about it. He was like, look, I'm so inebriated. He's like, I don't trust myself to bring you back to my apartment. He's like, you may have good intentions, but I don't feel right about bringing you back. And then, like, if we sleep together. And I was like, you know what? He really was, like, such a gentleman.
I just think it's weird that, like, I mean, I would think it would be opposite. Like, you wouldn't want to call him back because he was so hung up on his ex, not him not calling you back.
Well, I can understand, he was just putting all the cards out on the table. And I respect it, that this really hurt him and he doesn't want it to happen again. Like, I mean, that's how I kind of interpreted it.
So he was polite and a gentleman about going back to his place and said he couldn't trust himself. And then was that it? Was that the end of your date?
Well, afterwards, like, we had a couple of more drinks and then we both went our separate ways. And, I mean, I thought it went well. And, afterwards, I texted him the next morning and I was like, hey, how are you feeling? Because I was really hungover.
Yeah.
And he didn't respond back. And I said, maybe he really is hungover. Maybe, he's having another tough day at work. And now I'm thinking, like, maybe he just thought I was weird, that I'm crazy. Like, I'm really not like that. I was really just trying to help him.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you missed the first part, Lainey is on the phone, and she wants to call this dude named Dylan. We didn't learn a whole lot about Dylan or their date, but we did learn a lot about his ex-girlfriend when we talked to her because she had a whole lot of information on his past relationship. Apparently, they met like for happy hour. They got kind of drunk. They ended up talking about their exes a bunch, and he just got out of a relationship where he was with a girl who cheated on him a bunch and just sounds like a terrible person. Lainey thinks that she might have creeped him out because at one point she said, let's go back to my place and take some cute photos together. You can post it online and make her jealous and show her that you're moving on. And he declined because he said he was kind of drunk and he didn't think he could trust himself to be a gentleman. So,
good dude.
Yeah, they ended their date and she hasn't heard from him since. Lainey, are you ready to give him a call?
I am. I just really want to know what's going on because he's such a good guy, and I just want to take care of him.
That is usually a recipe for disaster whenever you want to take care of someone or fix someone's problems. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I don't want to change him. I just want to help him move past this.
All right.
Well, we'll see if we can figure out why he's not calling you back and then see if we can help you get a second date. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Dylan, please?
This is him.
Dylan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
In the morning, where?
No,
it's a good question.
It's a radio show, and that is the name of the show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh.
Hey, Dylan.
In the morning, where?
What are you guys doing?
Dude, not much, just hanging out. You mean doing, or why are we calling you?
Yeah. Why? What's going on?
Okay. I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email from somebody that you went on a date with recently.
Wait, what? Somebody emailed you about me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lainey. Her name's Lainey.
Oh.
Yeah, Lainey emailed us because she told us about your date, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So she told us she went out with you. She said she really wanted to see you again, but now you're not answering any of her phone calls or text messages. So she's confused, and she's wondering why you don't want to see her again.
She's wondering why. Wow.
Yes. Should she know why?
I mean, I don't know how much you know.
I'll tell you what we know. She said you guys met up for happy hour. You drank a bunch. Ended up talking about your coworkers and then getting onto the subject of exes. You talked a bunch about how terrible your ex was. Then she asked you if you wanted to go back to her place to take some pictures to make your ex jealous, and you declined.
She told you almost everything?
If that's almost everything, yeah, she told us that.
Yeah. I just can't believe she put that out there.
Are you mad about that?
I mean, it's weird. I never got a phone call like this before.
Right.
I could understand that.
Yeah.
You said almost everything. Is she leaving something out?
Totally leaving things out.
Really?
Okay, like what?
We had a good time in the beginning, and she was all right. And
she was all right.
It was the middle of the week, too. I mean, we definitely had no business hammering shots at a bar on a freaking Wednesday.
But it sounds like you guys had a lot to bond over. You both had crappy days at work, she said, really stressed out.
Yeah, I had a particularly bad day, and I guess she did too. And we kind of bonded over having the same work environment, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
We heard.
Then the topic of exes come up, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go there. But we were kind of like bouncing back and forth between, what her exes did and what mine did and things like that. So
in her description, it didn't sound like you guys were bouncing. It sounded like you guys were concentrating on you getting over your cheating ex and that you talked about her a lot.
I mean, I guess I probably threw out a lot more info about mine than her ex, but I mean, I was drunk too. It's hard to remember the details.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I said, she was kind of supportive, I guess you could say, and it just got to a point where she kind of crossed the line in the course of the date, and I'm like, ugh, I kind of got turned off.
Was it suggesting to go take pictures of you two together at your place to make your ex jealous?
Yeah, that was part of it. I mean, she wanted to do half-naked photos and stuff like that. Like, she wanted to go that route. And I'm like, I really don't trust myself to be doing that, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Okay.
She told us that, which is it's a good move to be yeah. I mean, that's nice.
Yeah. And then she's like, what's your ex's number? And give me all her info. I want her address, too. And
Was she joking? I mean, that had to be a joke, right? Like, I'll take care of it for you.
yeah, I thought she was joking. I'm like, I was laughing with her. I go, what are you going to, like burn her house down? Like, why do you need her address? And she just keeps kind of prodding for it. She goes, yeah, give me the information. Just, I got a couple ideas. And,
Like she kept going?
Yeah, so at that point, I'm getting real weird vibes from this date. I'm like, I got to end this now because she's not joking. This is going in places I don't want it to go.
Yeah. Right. Soon you're going to be an accomplice to murder.
That was it, man. I was done right there.
Okay.
Okay, that's understandable.
It's good that you were done there probably, but you're not done here because guess what? Lainey is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Lainey?
Sorry.
You there?
Hi. Hey, Dylan.
Dude, no. Come on, guys.
No, that's Lainey.
I'm sorry, but your ex needs a wake-up call. Like, that's all I was trying to do.
A wake-up call? What kind of wake-up call are you talking about, Lainey?
She needs to know that her behavior is not okay. Girls like her ruin good guys like Dylan for girls like me.
What are you going to do, though? I don't understand. Isn't the wake-up call that they broke up? Like, that's usually the wake-up call.
It doesn't matter. Like, I'll handle it.
You don't need to look, I learned my lesson with her.
It doesn't matter. Dylan, you're a good guy. Like, that's why I want to do this.
Do what, though? Do what, Lainey?
If you don't have the to do it, I have them. I will tell her that this is not okay.
No.
I'm scared.
Do what? I don't understand what you're doing. You want her address? What are you going to do?
Everyone needs to, stop asking me what I'm going to do, all right? I'm not going to tell you guys on the radio, all right? I'm just going to do it.
Do what, though? Come on, Lainey. Now I'm...
No.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm saying no. Okay? Lady, the best revenge is always to just be happy in your next phase of life. That is literally the only revenge anyone ever needs.
Look, I will be happy after I do what I need to do to her.
What? She didn't even do anything to
Lainey,
you.
Dylan, are you still there?
Dude, do you guys hear what she's saying? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't...
This is crazy.
Did you give Lainey the information for your ex at all?
No, I didn't give her the information. Listen to her.
I mean, Dylan, I don't understand why you are so against this. Like, are you still in love with her? I mean, you were crying your eyes out, complaining how bad she treated you. And here I am, like, here to defend you. And you're acting like a little baby now. Like, are you still in love with her? You want to get back together with her? You want her to just put you down and cheat on you over and over again?
No. I was on the date with you that night, and we got onto some topics. Now I feel like I was on the date with a hitman. I mean, I don't know what this is about.
But, like, you gave me that information. Like, what else am I supposed to do with it?
Just chill, probably.
Yeah. Just say, that's too bad. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
That's not who I am, not like how I roll. All I want to do is have a civilized conversation, woman to woman.
No, that's psycho.
Doesn't sound like that.
I feel like in one hand you're holding your phone, the other hand you're screwing a silencer on a bolt-action rifle.
Sounds like a great woman to go on a date with me. Dylan, would you like to go on a second date with Lainey? We'll pay for it.
She'll always have your back.
Yeah, she will have your back for sure.
Dylan, before you answer, really think carefully.
Oh, my God. Is that a threat?
No, I'm not going to end up in the trunk of a car.
So is that a yes then? Because I think that means you should say yes, or you might end up in the trunk of a car.
I'm not going on another date with her. Now I'm actually scared, all right?
Yeah, Lainey, I don't blame him, Lainey.
I mean, whatever. You know, if that's how he wants to live his life, he wants to be a pushover, let people walk all over him, he's going to find another girl who's going to do the same thing to him, cheat on him, and put him down.
Yeah.
You know, I would always have his back, but if he doesn't want that, you know, good riddance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good riddance, Dylan. Good luck finding someone just to have brunch with or whatever. Lainey would actually kill for you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I think you should all move and change your names because she might find you.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm scared now. Talking about today's second date update. Exes are normally a topic to avoid on a first date, but Lainey and Dylan dove right into their rocky pasts.
Yeah.
And then Dylan wasn't calling Lainey back, so we got him on the phone to figure out why. And he said the problem was that when Lainey and him were talking about his most recent ex, she crossed the line of being supportive. He said that she wanted to post pictures of them to make her jealous, and she even kept prodding for his ex's address so she could, quote, take care of it.
Yeah, no, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
And she, like, legally didn't want to tell us.
What she wanted to do.
Yeah.
She said that Dylan's ex needs to be told what she did was wrong and kept suggesting that they will both be happy after she does what she needs to do.
God,
So we don't even know what that is. She wouldn't tell us.
Dylan's ex just needs to get a heads up that this lady's out there.
Yeah. In the end, no second date, which is Dylan's loss, I think.
No.
He gave up a date with somebody that would actually kill for him.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
has already. Who knows? Remember, if you want a second date update, just email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You guys, the water has boiled over.
Okay, then turn the stove off.
What does that mean?
The water has boiled over.
Is that like a code we're supposed to know?
It's a deep metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The dude said that in his email a few times. I don't really understand what it means, so we should probably talk to him.
Oh.
His name is Joey. What's up, Joey? How are you?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Whoa, you sound just depressed, Joe.
Yeah, I went on like a really cool date with this girl I met at a cooking class, and now she's not calling me back.
Okay.
And that's what you mean by the water has boiled over, huh?
Oh, the cooking.
Exactly.
Wait.
Yeah, the roast is in too long, I guess.
What? Now you're adding to it?
Maybe the eggplant is underdone, and nobody likes a soft eggplant.
Okay, now that one I get. I'm on. Yep. Okay.
Before we get into what you mean by the water has boiled over or whatever, Joey,
Wow.
what's the name of the woman you want to call today? What's her name?
Her name's Ellen.
Ellen. Okay. And you met her in a cooking class, and then the water boiled over, and now she's not calling you back.
Yeah, we had a nice little date, and I thought it went pretty well, but now she's just like kind of being a little cold with me. She hasn't ghosted me fully, so I feel like there's a chance still, you know?
Okay. So what did you mean by the water is boiled over in your emails? Is that literally what happened in your?
Just like stick a fork in me. I'm done. Like
Okay.
I met her at this cooking class because I'm trying to meet more women in person because online's not working for me.
Why does that sound
All
creepy
right.
when you put it that way? I mean, I get what you're saying and it makes sense, but
Maybe that's what's happened. That's why I'm coming off creepy online. I don't know, but I'm trying to meet them in person.
Okay.
So I signed up. My friend told me he took a cooking class and he saw a bunch of beautiful, attractive young women there. So I decided that I wanted to sign up for some. So I signed up for like 6 of them just to, increase my chances. Yeah. And, there was a baking class. It was like bake it till you make it. There's a cheese class that was really cool. And then there's another.
Well, we don't need the name of your whole cooking curriculum. But it must have gone well for you because you're on the phone for a second date update. I mean, not as well as you would have liked it to go, but you did meet a woman in person, it sounds like.
Yeah, I met her. It was like towards the end of the classes. We hit it off really good. We started partnering up. And then when like the end of classes was coming, I realized I wasn't going to see her anymore. I asked her out and I said, do you want to maybe cook a meal at my place since we don't have any classes next week? And it worked.
Oh my God, it's like genius. It's such an easy date idea.
Yeah, right? It's like set up in itself. I just had to pay money and they like gave me dates. Like,
Hey, and
Not
any
bad.
woman will like a man who knows how to feed her right.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So she came over. We made chicken parm, or I made chicken parm. She was delegated to the mashed potatoes and green beans.
Okay, so you're both doing the cooking.
Yeah, we took the class together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Her mashed potatoes were delicious. Green beans, not that great. But
Okay. You didn't tell her that her green beans were like subpar, did you?
no, poker face was on point. I did not
Okay.
at all. Yeah.
How was your chicken parm? I mean, if you're being critical, were you able to come up to the plate with something good?
I mean, chicken parm is a lot harder to cook than green beans. I feel like it's not equal footing, but it was a little dry. But it was good still. It was good. It wasn't raw in the middle. I feel like that would have been worse.
Yeah,
Okay.
overcooked and undercooked.
You didn't put her in the hospital, so that's good. And how
Okay,
was
good.
conversation?
Conversation was good. For a while, we finished dinner, and then I, tried to do the Netflix and chill, and it didn't work because she like got a text out of nowhere and she had to leave, and like it kind of seemed like an excuse,
Okay, so you don't believe her that she actually got an important text and needed to leave. She was just trying to get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, what do you really need to do in the middle of the night? Like, that's not, yeah.
She could be a drug dealer.
Drug dealers
Yeah.
who love cooking classes go hand in hand.
That's a part. I'm hoping for that. That'd be a possibility. Yeah.
He's like, that'd be a good excuse.
She makes good money too, probably.
Yeah.
Was there anything that happened right before she got her emergency text message?
Nothing bad. Nothing that I can tell. Like I said, like maybe the chicken parm was a little dry. I don't think my apartment smelled or anything. Like I can't figure it out. So I'm looking to you guys.
Maybe you just moved too fast. Maybe she isn't a Netflix and chill type of girl on the first date.
Yeah, maybe. Or if she has like a boyfriend or something. I don't know. I just want to know. I feel like we hit it off so well during the cooking class, and then just that one interaction, I don't feel like should ruin maybe a relationship,
What's your spice situation like at your house?
I have like salt and pepper, and
Not a full spice rack though?
I don't have one of those spinny ones, no.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go with that. That did you in. Didn't have enough spices for her.
Maybe.
I guess we'll see what it is. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
And welcome back to Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a second date update. For today's tasty dish, you throw in a pinch of Joey and a dash of Ellen, and then you smother it all in my special love sauce that I keep in the cupboard for occasions just like this, and then bake it at 350 degrees for 17 hours.
Wow, that's a long
It's like a creepy cooking show.
And then once you take it out of the oven, I have nowhere to go from there. So let's just get to the second date update.
Obviously, you're a very good cook, sir.
Just to update everybody, Joey met Ellen in a cooking class. They actually went back to his place to cook a meal together because they'd learned all kinds of new things. I don't think did you have my love sauce
No.
in the dishes that you made?
I unfortunately did not have it.
I don't think that's unfortunate at all.
Since you're new to the cooking world, I'll make sure to get you some.
Yeah,
But
okay.
let's get back to the date. After they made their food, he was trying to get her to like hang out on the couch, watch some Netflix, chill, all that good stuff. But she just left and has barely been talking to him since. So we're going to call her and see what's up.
It sounds like you should have quit while you were ahead on this one, Joey.
I don't even know if I was ahead or behind. It's just weird.
Okay.
Joey can't think of any reason that she's not calling back. All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ellen?
Yeah, I'm Ellen.
Hey, Ellen, how are you? This is Jubal from the world famous Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show. Do you have any questions for me?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show, world famous.
No.
What would you like to ask me?
You called me. I don't know I don't have any. I guess, why did you call me? That's my question for you.
That's actually, you know what? It's a very good question. And the reason I'm calling is because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Okay, are you saying someone emailed your show about me?
Yes, his name is Joey.
Oh, okay, yeah. I went on a date with Joey.
Yep, that's what he told us. He said that you guys cooked some food at his class because you met in a cooking class, and then at the end of the evening, you sort of took off and haven't really been talking to him, so he's curious why.
It just didn't go the way I wanted it to, and so I left.
Yeah, so that emergency text message was a fake, right?
What emergency text message?
He said that you got an emergency, like a text that said it's an emergency and you had to bail real quick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's how I got out of it.
Okay. So it was an act. Why would you do that? What was so bad about hanging out with Joey that you had to fake an emergency to get out of there?
I don't know. I guess he wasn't really who I thought he was.
I mean, he said that you left as he was asking you to stay and basically Netflix and chill. Was it just too much on the first date to do that?
No, I made up my mind before that.
Okay.
Well, can you tell us why at all?
I guess I just I kind of saw this other I saw how he treats people, and kind of got to know that side of him, and I don't know. I didn't like it, so I left.
What do you mean how he treats people? Was there somebody else there with you guys?
Well, no, there wasn't anybody else there, but he has an Alexa, one of those speaker things that you talk to, and it does stuff for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know what the Alexa is.
Yeah, okay, so he had an Alexa, and he was just being so mean to it.
Wait, he was yelling at his Alexa?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. We'd be in the kitchen, and he'd be like, Alexa, set the timer for 20 minutes. And then he'd just go right back to talking normal, oh, hey, can you hand me the garlic or whatever? And I was like, yeah. And it was so angry.
Wait, are you sure he wasn't
So he's screaming at Alexa.
Are you sure he wasn't talking loud like my mom does when she talks into her phone because she doesn't think that the phone can hear her?
Like Siri?
It was just very rude. I wasn't really a fan of how he was talking to her.
Just so you're kind of sticking up for Alexa.
Yeah.
She doesn't have feelings, you know that, right?
No, I know, but I don't know. That's just a weird way to talk to something like that.
I could kind of see that. I would be turned off if a guy was yelling at any inanimate object. If you can get mad at that and be mean to that, how would you treat actual people or when you're actually angry?
Yeah, and is he really impatient? I don't know.
What other commands did he ask Alexa for?
You're talking and we were sauteing onions, and then out of nowhere he just goes, Alexa, play smooth jazz. But she couldn't hear him the first time, so he just kept yelling, smooth jazz, Alexa, and it was so,
Alexa, you idiot! I said smooth jazz. That is not smooth jazz, regular jazz.
Yeah, and I don't even like smooth jazz, so that didn't help. And
Ellen, how did you keep a straight face through that?
I was honestly just really uncomfortable because it came out of nowhere, and it was kind of just surprising.
Yeah, you don't want to point it out. Plus, you don't put Alexa out there because he could get even more angry at Alexa that she's making things awkward for you two.
Maybe, yeah. So I don't know. I just had to get out of there.
Oh man,
makes sense to me.
Oh, really?
I do the same thing, man.
That's weird.
Dude, I yell at Siri so much.
Yeah, and you have anger issues.
Yeah.
That's the
I
thing,
do.
right? It's a red flag to anger stuff, man.
I guess, yeah, you could say that. My GPS, Siri, if they were actual people, they would have sued me by now.
Yes.
The things that I said to them.
See? She knows what she's talking about.
Oh, man.
Well, Ellen, I hate to break it to you, but Joey is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now, too.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Joey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't believe this.
Oh my God.
Are you like serious?
I am serious. Are you serious? Yelling at somebody like that? That's so mean.
Well, it's not someone. It's Alexa. It's like a computer.
But you don't have to be so rude. I don't want to be going out with somebody who, just like flies off the handle like that. Like that doesn't look good to me.
She doesn't have feelings. I was screaming at her so she could hear me. It was loud. We were cooking in the kitchen.
Well, I know. It was just you were being really mean to her, and I just didn't, it made me uncomfortable. I didn't appreciate it.
Joey.
Okay, I don't get why you're calling her her. It is a machine and not a person, but
well, her name's Alexa.
Its name is Alexa. Its name is Alexa.
You have to say Alexa before you tell her to do things like that. She has a name. It's a she. It's a her.
I don't get how.
Look, okay, just put yourself in my position. You're on a date with someone, and out of nowhere, they start screaming, like, Alexa, turn the volume up on the TV. Like, it's so alarming.
Well, the things I was screaming were really important. The timer for the food, very important. And to set the mood, I thought that was also important. But
you're not setting the mood if you're screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying mean things to her. It wasn't like I was swearing at her or anything. I was just asking her to do the things she's supposed to do. I don't get what you guys are talking about right now, actually.
But you wanted to swear at her, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but I didn't.
See?
Haven't you guys ever yelled at things? Haven't you guys ever yelled at your car when it doesn't start? I feel like you guys are making me out to like a bad person over yelling at an object and not an actual person right now.
Okay, well, you're kind of yelling a little bit now, Joey. I feel you on that. I yell at inanimate objects all the time. But you're kind of yelling now.
And it's the time.
I'm not yelling. I'm just frustrated. No one is understanding me, just like Alexa.
I just think that there's a time and the place. I mean, Ellen, if he were to do this outside of your presence, would you have a problem with it?
Yeah, I don't want to go with a guy who treats people that way.
She's not a people. She's a computer. What are you talking about?
You're doing it again. You're raising your voice again.
No, I am not.
Look, it's the principle of treating people with respect, and you obviously don't have the principle or the respect for people or things.
I paid money for her. I could treat her how I want.
Whoa!
And there we go
that
again.
Not scoring you points, saying things like
Joey,
that.
another similarity you and I have. Let's try to figure this out, though. Ellen, would you like to go out with Joey on a second date? We will pay for it.
No, I would not.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I could just see that's who you are on the inside. That's what you do when you get frustrated. That's what you do when you get angry.
All right. Well, Joey, I'm sorry you did not get a second date.
All right. Thanks for trying, I guess. Bye.
Yep. Man, Alexa is going to get it as soon as Joey gets home. I'm so worried about her.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
For today's second date update said, help. I went out on the most romantic date of my life, and now he isn't calling me back.
Oh, no.
So I'm assuming if it's the most romantic date of your entire life, skee ball must have been involved, and probably a quarter pounder.
I would take
and maybe
that, actually.
finish up the evening with a dipped soft serve cone.
Oh, damn.
Man, that is romantic.
Good.
We'll have to ask Heather and find out if that's what happened, though. Heather, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good. So you went out on the most romantic date of your life, and now the dude isn't getting back to you.
Yeah.
Did it involve any of those things? Did you guys play skee ball?
No.
No?
Although that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Well, you said romantic, so I assumed skee ball was
fun, though.
Dude, where'd you meet the guy that you went on the most romantic date ever with?
Well, he actually does business with my dad. And, my dad is the type of guy who's always like, you should date my daughter. And,
oh, no.
And I'm usually pretty resistant, but he kept talking about this guy and just said he was really, really great. And he kind of convinced me, so I gave in, I guess.
You actually agreed to go on a date with somebody that your dad recommended.
Wow.
I know, it sounds crazy, but he sounded like a great guy. And then I met him, and he is. So.
Yeah, that's the craziest part. You actually had to own up to your father that he was right.
That was the worst part.
What's his name, by the way, the guy that you went out with?
Trevor.
Trevor, okay. What was so special about him?
First of all, he's like super good looking, funny, smart, intelligent.
Wow.
You know, I was skeptical, but he was everything my dad said.
Yeah.
Really?
Sounds like your dad had a crush
my
on him.
God.
So what happened when you meet Trevor? Where'd you guys go?
He took me to this rooftop of a building, and there was this amazing dinner laid out with like flowers and wine. I mean, he had to have spent a lot of money to set that up.
Okay, wait, hold on, though. I would almost be freaked out. On a first date, walking into that is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little weird at first, but I go on so many dates where it's just like, hey, let's go to the bar and get drunk, you know? So when this happened, I was like, not going to say no or second guess.
So you said a rooftop. Was it a rooftop deck at a restaurant? Because the way you said it sounds like it was just a private thing.
Yeah, it was just a private thing.
Oh, my
It wasn't
Wow.
even, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, wait, and you hadn't hung out with this guy at all? Like, did you know anything really about him yet besides what your dad told you?
We, like, talked a little bit leading up to it, and he just asked me what my favorite foods were. And then when we got there, he had chefs make my favorite foods.
Wow.
Is he like...
It's too much. You're doing too much there, in my opinion.
Yeah, how do you follow that up with a second date? My God, that's why he's not calling you back. He's like, well, I did the best I could, and now it's over. We peaked already.
Maybe, but we had such a great time, and he said that he couldn't wait to see me again.
Yeah, how did you guys end everything? A helicopter ride?
We rode jetpacks over the city.
Yeah.
So I just, on the way back to our cars, he, like, stopped me, and he said he really wants to kiss me. But then he's like, I'm a gentleman, and, you know, I want to treat you with respect. So I want to wait a couple more dates to kiss you.
Oh, my God.
He is playing it so good, though. I mean, kind
Seriously.
of cheesy, but so on point.
Oh my gosh, I'm blushing.
Yeah.
It was the best date of my life.
Oh, my God. I mean, it almost feel unreal, the whole thing. Like it was all just a dream.
It kind of did feel like that. And then after the date, we were texting for a couple days, and he was being really sweet and just telling me how much he wanted to see me again.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden, he just stopped texting me, and I haven't heard from him.
Have you had your dad check up on him?
No. I did ask my dad, though, if he'd talked to him recently. And, you know, they don't work directly together. They just do business together. So he said he hadn't talked to Trevor in a while and hadn't heard from him. And he said he would call, but I just thought that was too weird.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Heather here. What's going on, bud? Why are you not calling my daughter back? That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there anything that you could think of why he would just stop talking to you?
No. I mean, we had a great date. I don't think so. He was the one being ultra romantic, so I can't imagine he was scared.
And the follow-up emails about how he can't wait to see you. Like, why would you even go there?
Yeah.
The whole thing just confuses me. I have no idea why he would just completely drop out of my life like that.
Well, we'll try to figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
They say that romance is dead, but that's not true. Romance isn't dead. It just doesn't want to talk to you.
That's actually true in this case.
And that's what happened for today's second date update. If you're just joining us, Heather is on the phone. She actually went out on the most romantic date she's ever been on with a guy named Trevor, and now Trevor isn't calling her back. They actually met through her father, who does business with Trevor. I guess her dad's one of those guys that always recommends that people should date his daughter. You know how that goes. And she's usually skeptical, but she actually went out with this dude, and it ended up being the best date she's ever been on.
God, I'd say.
So now we need to call him and figure out why he's not getting back to her. Heather, here we go. You ready to call him?
Yep, I'm ready. I just really want to know what's happening.
I know.
It's like the best date of my life.
I'm really hoping for a reasonable explanation. But if I was going to play bad cop, do you think that there's any way that this guy may be like a super player and like, you know, the private chefs, the rooftop dinner.
He knows what he's doing.
The line at the end with the kiss.
Yeah, but those types of guys, you know, they just want to hook up with you and leave, and that never even happened. And plus, he spent a couple days texting with me.
Yeah, he didn't even kiss you. He actually said, "I want to kiss you so bad right now, but I'm a gentleman and I can't."
Even when you say that, it makes my heart melt, and you're not even Trevor.
Oh my God, I feel the same way, and I'm not even you.
All right.
I gotta start using that.
Well, let's call this dude and find out why he's not getting back to you.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Trevor.
This is Trevor. What do you got?
Trevor, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What is that?
That is a radio show.
Jubal is your name?
Yes, it is. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning. What can I do for
Good
you?
morning. Well, I actually have a question about a date that you went on. One of our listeners emailed us about you. And I'll just get to brass tacks. I can tell you're a business kind of guy.
Yeah, he straight to the point here.
Okay, whatever. Do what you need to do.
All right. So here's the deal. You recently went out with a girl named Heather. You remember going out with Heather?
I do remember going out with Heather, yes. Why are you asking me about it now?
Well, because Heather emailed us saying that after your date, which was the most romantic date she's ever been on, by the way, after your date, you stopped texting her, and she's wondering why.
Wow. That's a real grown-up move there, Heather.
What? Wait, I don't get it. Like, are you upset by that? Are you being sarcastic, or?
That she emailed the radio station to complain about why I'm not calling her after our date.
It wasn't a complaint.
Yeah, not to complain about it. She's just like in the dark. She doesn't know why you stopped talking to her.
Mm-hmm. Well, all I can say is I'm good there.
You're good there.
What? Wait, you're telling me that you're good there and you put that much effort into a first date?
We talked to Heather, and she told us about the date you took her on, the private meal on a rooftop with all of her favorite foods made by private chefs. Yeah. That's a lot to do for a lady.
That's kind of just what I do.
That's what you do on all your first dates?
No, it's just kind of what I do in life. It's little details are important, and if you can ace the details, then you're going to ace the test.
Okay,
so
it's not a test.
So this wasn't even that crazy of a first date for you?
For me, no.
For her,
it was. For her, yes.
Right. Okay.
But I knew it would be that way, and it was all by design.
You knew
Okay,
it would
wait.
be that way.
I'm confused. The way she described you, you were charming, you were romantic, and right now you're coming off as kind of a smug a-hole.
Well, you call me in the middle of my business day in a situation like this. I'm not going to be particularly happy about it.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay,
so
I can
we can get you on
understand
the
that.
phone as quick as possible if you wouldn't mind just telling us why you're not wanting to talk to her.
Look, we had a lovely time, and I got what I wanted out of the date.
What?
You get what you wanted out of it, but you didn't even kiss her at the end. What did you want out of it?
Dinner?
If you must know, I did it for a business deal.
What?
You did it for a business deal going out with her.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I sometimes do business with her father,
Yeah, she told us that.
and sometimes in a deal, the numbers can all line up and it can all look great, but it's really the personal touch that closes. And this guy clearly had a soft spot for his daughter. She was a good-looking gal. He mentioned that it might be a good idea that I date her, so I called her up and I took her on the best date of her life.
Oh,
So you're telling me that you
dude.
used her as a stepping stone in your little effing career?
I'm not saying that, no, but I will tell you that 2 days later I closed the deal.
You are oh my.
So,
Once the money comes
so
in.
you took her out just to close a deal with her father.
Not just to close the deal. We had a nice time. She had a nice time, I'm sure. It wasn't a wasted night in her life.
Yes, it was.
dude.
You were texting her afterwards and you couldn't wait to see her again. You played with her emotions. You totally let her on. You're a total
Jeez, Brooke.
Look, you can call me names all you want, but I'm just being honest with you guys. You called me, and I'm the one closing multi-million-dollar deals on a regular basis.
Whoa.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you didn't have
great.
to, like...
use
I mean,
people.
couldn't you just go, yeah, sure, I'll go out with your daughter and take her on a regular date and not try to be super romantic about it?
So I should take her on a date?
Or,
I guess-
hey, I don't know. Maybe you just don't use his daughter at all and you're actually a good businessman and you make a deal without having to use somebody's daughter in the process of it.
Listen, sweetheart, in business, you do whatever you need to do to close the deal, okay? I close the deal. The day that you're doing things like that, you can come talk to me, but I'm the one who knows my business.
My good Lord.
And by the way, her dad offered her up.
She's
So I'm going
not,
to take advantage of that.
it's not a bonus structure, you asshole.
Dad's fault.
You are an asshole. He didn't offer me up. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Boy.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on here?
Trevor, that's Heather. She's actually on the other line listening and wanted to talk to you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
You f***ing used me. You took me on this romantic dinner. You told me all these things that you loved about me, how you wanted to see me again. Like, what the hell was that? That was...
And you had a great time, right?
Yeah, I had a great time because I believed you really liked me.
I do like you, Heather, but that doesn't mean I'm going to marry you. That doesn't mean that we're obligated to have anything beyond that night.
Oh, man.
You are the biggest ass I have ever met in my entire life. I've never met someone as awful as you, ever.
I don't really have much of a response to that. All I can say is that at the end of the day, ask yourself this question. Were you going home with me if I asked you?
No.
That's all the look in your eye at the end of the night. If I wanted to take you home with me, I 100% could have. And I didn't. I didn't even kiss you. I respectfully ended the night with you. So when it comes down to it, I was a true gentleman, no matter what you might think about.
Really? Really? You were a gentleman by wasting my time just to get a business deal with my father.
At what point did I sign a contract with you that gave me any obligation with you whatsoever?
You have an obligation just to be a good human being. Like, life is not business. You don't do this to people.
I never once treated you unkindly or disrespectfully until you called the radio station trying to call me out.
He's right.
Yeah.
No, he's not right.
He didn't
It's
treat her
totally-
badly when they went out.
He treated her like an object, okay? Whether he said it to her face or not, that's as disrespectful as you freaking get.
He was nice about it.
Oh my God, you guys are idiots.
I'd like to go out on a nice
but then
date.
you stopped texting me completely. So I don't really think that that's treating me well. Do you? Just leaving somebody hanging like that after taking them on an amazing date? You couldn't even just be honest and be like, actually, I went out with you to close the deal. Like, I might have even respected that a little more, but I had to call a radio station and get them to talk to you? Give me a break. I'm going to tell my dad to pull the deal with you. Like,
Well, it's a little late to pull the deal. Deal's closed, so it's not going to happen.
Dude, Trevor, how do you have like zero remorse whatsoever?
You know, I might feel a little bad about it, but when I open my bank account, I feel pretty good about how my business is going.
Oh my God, you narcissistic.
I feel sorry for you because you may say you have a bunch of money and you love your business, but you have no heart and no soul, and I pity you. You're going to end up alone.
Look, you never would have known about any of this if you hadn't done this bull thing that you're doing right now.
I would have still been
You
wondering.
could have had the fantasy for the
really
rest of your life of the guy that you could have had, and whatever happened to him. Well, we sure had a nice time that night.
Why not try to have another nice time? Trevor, would you like to go out on a second date with Heather? I know you have money, but we'll pay for it.
Please don't even offer that. I don't want to go.
Are you sure?
You know what, Heather? I think there's another deal that might be good for your dad in a couple of months, so maybe we just wait until then.
Oh my God, you did not.
Oh, Trevor, I can guarantee you my dad will not be doing any more deals with you.
Trevor, thank you for being brutally honest with us.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Oh my God, I'm angry.
Heather, I'm sorry you had to find out that you were just a pawn in his game of trying to get some business done with your dad.
Yeah.
I guess it goes to show you don't listen to your dad anymore.
That's a good point.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message in at 78592 that says, I honestly like this guy's style. I'm a businessman, and I would do the same thing to get my sale.
That is
he is
so
money-driven,
gross, man.
and she was leverage, and he used it. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning, talking about the second date update. If you missed it, this girl, Heather, wanted to call a dude named Trevor. Trevor took her out on the most amazing date she's ever been on. She went out with Trevor because her dad was like, hey, I know this guy. I do business with him. He's really great. You should go out with him. Her dad does that all the time, I guess. She usually says no, but she said yes this time and had a wonderful date. We got Trevor on the phone to find out why he wasn't calling back, and it turns out he just went out with her so he could close a deal with her dad. He said he wanted to show her the best time of her life, and he did, so that she would go back to her dad and like rave about it, and he could get the deal done.
This
and it
so
worked.
gross. I mean, I don't know how people are supporting him. He's using like another human being as a pawn in a business deal that has nothing to do. Like, maybe if she was involved in the business or something, I would maybe understand it a little bit more.
I actually thought this guy was going to get ripped more than he is. It's pretty split. There's a lot of people that are like he's kind of a douchebag, but there are a lot of people texting in like, man, you got to do what you got to do to get a sale done.
So gross. gross.
Some people are like, well, at least he didn't use her and like sleep with
Yeah,
her.
he didn't. He didn't kiss her. Didn't do anything like that. He just took her out on a great date, showed her a great time, and got the business done. And I guess, according to our text message board and our listeners, that's what life is all about.
Yeah, you guys are messed up. We need to talk priorities in a little while, okay?
Want to do a second date update? All you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of times when you go out on a date, you're just hoping to get through it. Like, you want it to be good, but you also want to make it to the end with nothing bad happening or no awkward moments so that maybe you can go on a second date.
Okay.
Well, the guy on the phone for a second date update today, his name is Aiden. Aiden met a beautiful girl, asked her out. They went for dinner. Food was good. Good conversation. Awesome. He made it almost to the end. And at dessert, his world came crashing down.
Oh, no,
and his date
Aiden.
unraveled.
Oh,
You'll
no.
hear his story right now and find out what happened in just a second. But first, Aiden, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, guys. How's it going today?
Good. So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today. How did you meet her?
It was one of those nights when you go out and you're not looking for anything, and sure enough, that's when your world just, changes. I was just at a bar with a couple of friends, just having a good time. Meeting a woman was the last thing on my mind, and then this girl comes walking into the bar, and everything just went slow motion except for her. And
Whoa.
she was, yeah,
Are you like typically this romantic of a man?
not at all. I'm usually a real jerk.
This is something new.
Yeah, this was like one of those things that all your friends who are in love tell you about, and you're like, "No, you guys are idiots." And, and it just had never happened to me until that night. And I'm not an overly confident guy when it comes to the ladies, but it was one of those things. She walked by me the first time, and I was just so taken aback, and it just popped into my head. I'm like, you know what? Everything else be damned. I have to find a way to meet this woman.
So what did you say to her? How'd you approach her then if you were nervous?
After the world stopped spinning and everything, I just kind of pulled myself together, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna walk up while she's with 8 women. So probably about 5-10 minutes go by, and she just takes a walk to the bathroom, and just when she's on the way,
You followed her into the bathroom. Good work. That's the best way to do it. Yeah.
I will say it does sound like you're going from like totally swoon-worthy to a little bit clingy.
No, I've never had luck when it's like 8 women and me, and I walk up. So just when she came walking by the bar area that I was at, I just said, excuse me. And I had all these great smooth things I wanted to say in my head, and instead it came out sounding so cheesy. It was just, hey, how does it feel to be the most beautiful woman in the room? And she just kind of looked at me, laughed, paused for a minute, and then just walked right on by me.
Yeah, I'd keep walking too. That is so cheesy.
Sounds like a fairy tale meeting to me.
Yeah, I froze. I don't know why. I had so many other original things to say, and I went with that.
It sounds like you,
sweetheart, how's it feel to be the most beautiful woman in this room?
Well, yeah, when you say it, it sounds creepy. Yeah, but,
That's how I picture you saying it. Also, like holding out like a little gun with your hand, like, yeah. You go ahead and move along to the bathroom and think about what Daddy just told you.
How did you come back from that and convince her to go out with you?
I think after I went outside and smacked myself in the head a couple of times and called myself stupid, I went back inside. I walked over to her. I'm like, look, about what I said earlier, I know it came off as cheesy and a line, but I meant it. And she just looked at me and she smiled and she's like, you're very sweet. I'm like, well, thanks. And I never do this, but if you allow me to, I would love to take you out to dinner. And we exchanged numbers, and that's all that happened that night.
So tell us about dinner then. How was that?
I got there early and got the table, and when she came walking in, it was the same thing all over again. Man, she just took the attention of everybody in the room. This girl, she doesn't have a bad side. She's amazing. And the thing that caught me is the night I saw her at the bar, she was just wearing like jeans and a top. And this night she was wearing a dress. And I don't know how else to explain it other than there's some women that can wear a dress, and then there's some women that just wear a dress. And when she walked in wearing a dress.
She was wearing that dress.
That dress
all the
wasn't
way
her.
on her body. Nice.
Oh my God. I'm pretty positive some other guys in the restaurant got in trouble with their wives and girlfriends that night, because there wasn't a head that did not turn when she went by.
Okay, so but how was actually like dinner with her?
This
when you guys were sitting down talking and everything? Was it good? Did she seem interested in you?
It turned out we had a lot of similar interests. And what's really funny is you wouldn't know it to look at her. She's so beautiful and mild, but she's like tomboy through and through. So just awesome. I mean, beautiful girl, into sports, and not just like, oh, I like watching sports because my boyfriend likes watching it. Like, we were just going back and forth. Like, the whole time in my head I was going, there was something that night at the bar that told me to talk to her, and this was it. It was like I was meant to be hanging out with this woman.
So the whole time with her was awesome. Obviously, you liked it a lot. She seemed to be having a good time. Tell us about what happened when dessert came.
Well, when dessert came, we got like the triple layered chocolate cake killer thing. And it comes out, and they put it in the center table, and we're just both sitting there picking at it with our forks. And the check came, and I went to pull my wallet out, and I guess I had been out like the night before. I didn't put my credit card back in the normal place. So at first I was freaking out because I'm like, oh, my God, great, perfect first date, and now I can't. But so I'm digging through my wallet looking for it, and I found it. But just as I found it, all the cards, all the business cards come flying out, dumping onto the table, and then right into what's remaining of our chocolate cake, a condom goes flying into the cake.
Yeah.
No way. How
Hey,
awkward timing.
now that we had this dessert, you know what would go better with it? Some latex. What do you think, lady? Go back to my pad?
I just saw my whole world come crashing inward.
What was her reaction when she saw a condom in the dessert?
She just stared at it for a second, looked at me, and said, well, then, and kind of cocked her head. And then it was just horrific frozen face, and then she just busted out laughing.
Okay, so she seemed to take it pretty cool.
Yeah, we both started laughing. It was like that awkward. It was that moment where I'm like, do I pull the condom out of the cake? Because obviously I don't want to be the guy. It's got chocolate on now. Do I put that back in my... It became a thing. I hope she didn't think I was carrying it around for a reason. Like, I hope she wasn't thinking, oh, he was expecting to get something, tonight. It was just in there. It had been in there for a long time. Like, to be honest, I totally forgot it was in there.
If you feel like everything went cool after the whole condom debacle, why did you put in your email that you think that's the reason she might not be calling you back?
Well, that's the only thing I can think that went wrong.
Okay.
When it comes down to it, that is the only thing that whole night that could have possibly caused the total 180 on, returning calls and talking with me.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
I'd appreciate it.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, Aiden is on the phone. Today he wants to call a girl named Summer. He had something very, very, very awkward happen on his first date. At the end of the date, when he was trying to pay, he was looking through his wallet because he couldn't find his debit card, and he accidentally spilled some stuff on the table, and a condom fell out of his wallet and into the dessert. Now, normally I would say that this is like the most awkward thing I've ever heard on a date, but we've been doing these second date updates for so long now that I'm like,
That's how I feel too. Oh my
not
God.
really that bad, actually, compared to some of the other stuff we've heard. So at least there's that, Aiden. So he thinks that he might not be getting a call back because she saw the condom and was like, oh, he's expecting to be getting some. Or, oh, he was trying to give me a little hint by dropping it in my dessert. Like, hey, that was sweet. This is going to be sweeter. Something like that. Any last words before we make the phone call?
Talking with you guys just made me feel really optimistic about it because after I ran it all through, I'm like, yeah, no, why wouldn't she call me back? We had a great time.
All right, cool. I'm going to dial the phone number right now and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Summer there?
Yeah, this is her. Who is this?
Hey, Summer, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hey,
Summer.
I'm calling you today because one of our listeners emailed us about you and asked if I could get you on the phone to ask you a few questions.
Who emailed you?
His name is Aiden, and you went out on a date with Aiden not too long ago. He asked if we could get you on the phone somehow and find out why you're not calling him back.
This is kind of weird.
I know. It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Do you mind telling us why you don't want to call Aiden back?
I don't think that's a good idea. Aiden's a really, really sweet guy.
Okay. There's got to be some issue if he's a really sweet guy and you don't want to see him again.
I mean, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't know. I don't feel right about it.
I think you're hurting his feelings right now by not calling him back with no reason. Yeah. Can you give me some sort of information so I can at least tell him?
I think he should understand why.
Was it the condom in your dessert?
Just saying that is awesome.
Oh, my God. He told you that?
Yeah, he did. Well, he told us because he feels like that's why you're not calling him back. He said it was an accident, but he thinks you might have assumed that he thought the evening was going to end up with him using the chocolate-covered condom.
Well, that was just one of the things that he did.
Okay, well, what else did he do then? Like, he knows that he messed up, but...
Yeah, I mean, he's a super romantic guy, and he's so sweet, and he's so kind, but it's almost like he doesn't understand the line between romantic and creepy.
Oh, I could see that totally. Like, even just him explaining your date, he's a lot.
It's flattering to a point, but he went, he'd give me a compliment, but he just went way over that.
Like, he just kept complimenting you too much?
Yeah, like at dinner, he couldn't stop talking about how my dress was clinging to my body.
Whoa.
All right. Maybe he was trying to compliment the dress and it just came out the wrong way. I've done that before.
Yeah, but then he started talking about how my walk is so graceful. Where did I learn such a graceful walk and how to sway like that?
Okay. So he's just pouring it on thick.
Like way too thick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you could chalk that up to him being nervous. And
yeah, I understand, but it made me uncomfortable. Like, I was really uncomfortable during the whole date.
Was it that bad, really?
When we sat down at the table, he leaned in and said the instant he saw me, he became aroused.
What? Whoa. Aroused? He used the word aroused.
He said aroused.
Wow. That, again, like I said, maybe he just chose the wrong way to describe it.
Oh, that word's so icky.
I mean, he was just way too forward. And then when the condom fell in the dessert, it was like the cherry on top of the weird date cake.
Yeah. Did you guys talk about anything else besides how beautiful and arousing you are?
I mean, a little bit. I try to steer the conversation towards sports. I thought maybe that would stop him and, get him to start thinking about something else.
And he'd just be like, hey, what time is it? And you're like, I don't know. It's high noon on my sundial because I'm thinking you are a hot lady. That's just pretty much how it was. Everything came back to... Everything came back to him just perving out over you, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. The whole date went, just like that.
All right.
I'm dying over that.
That is, that's understandable then. I can see how that would be kind of weird if somebody just wouldn't... I mean, to sit down and somebody just tell you they're aroused right away.
Yeah, that's strange. Did you like anything about the date at all?
He is really nice. I can tell, just deep down, he's a really good person, and I don't think he needs to be creepy. Mm-hmm. But somebody just needs to sit him down and tell him, where the line is between romantic and creepy.
Why don't you do it? Because he's actually on the line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Hi, Summer.
Oh, Aiden.
I was trying to compliment you. I mean, creepy?
Oh my God!
Really, I was just trying to give you compliments.
You could just tell a girl that she looks nice and leave it at that.
Look nice. I told you look nice. I told you were gorgeous.
You told me you were aroused.
Yeah, I was aroused, but I mean, I didn't mean it physically. I mean, God, no, I meant it my senses felt heightened around you.
Yeah, it's a bad choice of words, man.
Still feels like one sense.
You have to figure out a different way to phrase that. I mean, it just creeps a girl out.
Summer, you are the most beautiful woman I've ever met. You literally make me tingle. Like, my whole body just trembles when I'm close to you.
Oh, my God.
That's something you don't need to tell a girl. That's not what you say on a first date.
Aiden, you just met her. You don't know that much about her. How can you say she's all of these things?
I just wanted her to know how good she was making me feel. I mean, it was like being on a drug when I was around her, and I felt like she had the right to know that.
Yeah, that drug was Viagra, I think.
Well, it's all very flattering. It's a lot for somebody to take in. You know, it's like you're more worshiping me than actually being on the date. It just gets a little bit creepy.
I'm sorry if you felt like I was saying too much, but I'm not going to say I'm sorry for telling you you're beautiful. You're beautiful, and you deserve to be told that. That's just how it is.
See, that's sweet.
But once is enough, though. And there's better ways of saying it than telling me you're aroused right when I sit down.
Still so crazy.
Still sounds bad.
All right. I agree. Maybe I chose poorly. If I promise to tone it down, as you say, would you be willing to give me another chance?
Summer, would you like to go out with Aiden again? We'll pay for it.
I don't think that he is going to tone it down.
I think you should give him a second chance. I mean, I see the creepiness, but he's well-intentioned.
Yeah.
I promise. I was just really excited to be spending time with you.
He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He just needs to learn new words for being excited. And excited's not the right word to use, so don't use that one either. But I think that's it. Summer, would you go out with him again?
You promise me you won't talk about my body and how my dress looks and my beautiful eyes. You won't say any of those things?
I promise I'll try my best, but it's hard. It's hard.
Summer, will you do it? Just one more chance. What's the worst that could happen? You sit with a dude who tells you how awesome you are.
Yeah.
I mean, he is really sweet. I would give him one more chance.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
So excited.
Congratulations, Aiden. You got your second date.
Thank you.
And Summer, enjoy yourself. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. This whole thing was very arousing. So thank you for that.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.